Dear students, in this unit we will talk about the synthesis of organic compounds at the time when Earth was formed. Now, organic compounds are very complex compounds, and we all know that all living organism, their body is composed of organic compounds. But at the time when Earth was formed, there was no organic compound existed. Now, a vast cloud of dust and rocks that surrounded the young sun, which was newly formed at that time, about 4.6 billion years ago, that cloud of dust and rocks condensed to form our planet Earth at that time, about 4.6 billion years ago. Now, for its first few hundred million years, Earth was bombarded by huge chunk of rocks and ice left over from the formation of solar system. So there was no atmosphere at that time, no significant atmosphere. So soon after our Earth was formed, it was bombarded with huge rocks which were also circling in the solar system, and at that time the conditions were very hostile. The collision of these huge chunks of rocks with Earth generated so much heat that all the available water on Earth, it got vaporized into the air, preventing formation of seas, lakes, and other body structures, water body structures in the beginning. Now, this massive bombardments of rocks and ice from the outer space ended about 4 billion years ago. Then the stage was set for the synthesis of organic compounds, which later on combined together to start the life on Earth. Now, the first atmosphere, when we talk about it, it had very little oxygen because there was no photosynthetic organisms present, and the concentration of oxygen was very little, and it was likely thick with water vapors along with compound released by the volcanic eruption of at different parts of the world, such gases such as nitrogen and oxides of the nitrogen. Then we had carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, ammonia, and hydrogen. So as the Earth started cooling down with the passage of time, the water vapors condensed and they form oceans on this planet, and much of the hydrogen gas that escaped back into the space. Now, in 1920, Russian chemist Oparin and a British scientist Haldane independently they performed some experiments, or they came up with the hypothesis that Earth's early atmosphere was a reducing environment, which means no oxygen was present, and it was a reducing environment where organic compound could have formed from simpler molecules, inorganic molecules. The energy for the synthesis of these complex organic compound could have come from the lightning, thunder lightning at that time, and the UV radiations. Now, in 1953, Stanley Miller and Harold Urey, working at the University of Chicago, tested this hypothesis of Oparin and Haldane by creating a certain condition within the laboratory which is comparable to the time on early Earth. His apparatus yielded a variety of amino acids which are found in organisms today. So, which shows that organic compounds used to be synthesized in the early Earth time. along with other organic compounds, were also synthesized. Many laboratories later on repeated similar experiments by creating the environment similar to the early Earth environment, and they successfully produced various organic compounds. Later on, another hypothesis was also surfaced, which says that organic compounds were first produced in deep sea hydrothermal vents. Now, hydrothermal vents are the places where water of the ocean is directly exposed with the lava present deep down in the earth crust. So where there is this lava directly in connect with the water, their temperature is in 100 degrees centigrade, and at that time it was said to be in much higher than this one, and few scientists say that they were the places actually where life could have formed because first organic compounds were synthesized there. Yet another new hypothesis also surfaced, which says that source of organic molecules may have been come from the meteorites. Now, you are aware that meteorites are actually the rocks or the stones which comes from the space. So every day there are millions of rocks. They are attracted by the earth and they try to fall on the surface of the earth, but due to the gravitational force, friction of the gravitational force, they are mostly burned in the atmosphere. But at that time there were a lot of meteorite shower activity going on, and scientists say that some of those meteorites, they had organic compounds in them, and when they fell in the oceans on the earth, they had the environment which is very suitable for the formation of new life forms. For example, fragments of a 4.5 billion years old meteorite that landed in Australia in 1969, scientists have taken the samples and examined them, and they came to know that it contains more than 80 amino acids, lipids, simple sugars, and nitrogenous base uracil. These all are those organic compounds which form the base for the life forms. So these are the different theories which state that how organic compounds were formed, which later on combined together to give a new life form on Earth.